Before I start this video, I'd like to put out a language warning. So if you have any underage kids listening, or if you yourself are underage, and or you're just a Christian that doesn't like hearing bad language, I would suggest going to a different video or checking out something else, because this is going to include swearing, strong language, and it's going to be a little bit ideologically sensitive. Alright, now that I've warned you, let's begin.
Yesterday we made the mistake of almost talking about politics, and we basically triggered so many people. I was actually shocked.
This is going to be a video where I'm going to actually be doing something I haven't really done yet, and that is a commentary on somebody else's video. It's going to be H3H3's productions of Everyone Needs to Stop Getting Triggered. I'm actually going to take clips out of this, and Ethan, if you have an issue or, anything, I will take down the video, no problem. I highly encourage you to actually visit his video and increase his views and favorite and like on his, because this is a very important video, I think, right now. It's funny because H3H3 Productions is pretty much he's a comedian, and he even talks about that inside his video.
In this climate, it's like, you can't say anything anymore. I can't say anything without tons of people getting triggered and complaining. Nobody listens anymore.
This is something that has actually prevented me for a while for really being public and social. People on both sides are crazy.
So in this video that Joey Salads made, he does an experiment where he goes into a black neighborhood with a sign that says all lives matter. And of course, sure enough, he gets attacked by a bunch of black people. And our point was that it's fake. So it's fucked up to fake a social experiment to bolster your political belief, it's fucked up to fake a social experiment anyway. But when it's something as politically charged as a race and Black Lives Matter, it's really fucked up. We never expressed an opinion. We never expressed support for Black Lives Matter. Yet, if you look at the comments, they are insane.
Okay, so as you can see, he never really expressed any opinion. He's absolutely right. He hasn't. I've watched both videos. What is ridiculous and what it's coming to is that people can't talk anymore. Like, seriously, we can't talk to each other as normal human freaking beings. And it used to be, it was just the social justice warriors that had this mindset. And then it slowly started creeping into conservatives, and I watched it. Growing up, I watched this dynamic start growing, and it really started on the left, and it's been adopted by the right. And it was my generation who did this. Don't make any mistakes. It happened in my generation that people just lost their minds. What I see right now is we have gotten to the point where if anyone expresses any type of opinion on anything, somehow, if there is a disagreement between you, that's automatically, I can't associate with that person and I must hate them. And this has been engineered this way. Don't make any mistake. This is an engineered process. And I'm not going conspiracy theory on you, but this highly benefits the government to have this type of unrest. And it benefits other people. It benefits the rich. It benefits anyone that wants to mind control you. It benefits anyone that wants to advertise to you. Because now you will buy something just because somebody says something. And they don't actually have to do anything for you. It is painful to watch this unfold the way it is. And when somebody like H3H3 Productions, or let's say Leafy, or if some guy on the internet is enough to trigger you, that is, I mean, what the hell is wrong with you?
But here's my point, guys. Just last week, we made a video making fun of crazy feminists, and all the people on the left were coming and calling us alt-righters, Trump supporters, that we were a haven for the alt-right, and we're unsubbing and getting triggered. And here's my point. Each side hates each other so much that they're so clouded by hate and judgment that nobody fucking listens. In both of those videos, we never even expressed any opinion about either side.
When you have two different sides like that, no one's winning. And if all you're doing is bolstering both sides, you're getting further and further apart instead of focusing on what makes us unified. There's no unity. And I have a really strong suspicion that divided, we will become weak as a country. And we become so divided that we don't even recognize ourselves as the same species anymore. people don't care about reason and evidence. People, even on the right, you know, all these people that make these YouTube channels that, oh, we're reason and evidence, we're reason and evidence, we're the... My point being is, you take a situation like this, and you keep pushing it like it is being pushed, and suddenly, there's gonna be a point where there's just no more pushing onto the walls anymore, and people are actually gonna start fighting. And I think we're seeing that right now. Look at the Bernie Sanders people. Holy crap, look how violent they were. And now look at the Trump people. Some of the Trump people were pretty violent too. I mean, we got both sides being violent towards each other. We got people faking events just because they want to make it sound like one side is bad. They're faking shit. They're faking it. They are making shit up in order to make the other side look bad. They are staging events. They are lying to make the other side look bad. How much do you have to hate somebody to make up something and try to incriminate them? How much? You know, Donald Trump says he wants to make America great again. And now, I'm not a Trump supporter, right? And I'm not a Clinton supporter. Gosh, I'm not a Clinton supporter. I would die before I voted for Hillary. But Trump saying, I want to make America great again. Well, there are some people who have said, he wants to make America hate again. Well, and it's true, because we all hate each other. We all hate each other. I have never seen our country hate each other so much. And I'm really into politics. I've watched politics since I was out of high school, when I was 18. I mean, it's been 10 years, and I've never seen this before. And it keeps getting worse and getting worse and getting worse. And I feel like every year I'm saying, I've never seen people act like this before. And every year it gets worse and worse and worse. And it is to the point where I think within the last 5 years, I think it's gotten to the point where it's scary. It's actually starting to scare me.
It's crazy. Nobody can express their opinion anymore on either side. It's really sad. It's something I've been thinking about for a long time, and it's really troubling. And this is a really troubling example of it.
Now, do we really want to be looked at, you know, those of us that are on the right? Because I am right-leaning. I will be completely honest about that. I am right-leaning. I have a lot of leftist views, but I lean towards the right. I'd probably be considered ultra-conservative by most people. I identify as a monarchist, and if you don't know what that means, look it up. But the hula girl incident that he brought up, if you've ever seen that video, it goes to show you how brain dead somebody is, and it's like they're on some type of drug. Well, the same people on the right are doing the exact same thing. They're doing the exact same thing. They're turning into these same types of people. And you wait. You let time go by, and everyone is going to be a brain-dead person. The joke is on you guys. The whole zombie thing, it's on you. You're the zombies. Not you, but the guy next to you. You know, these people that are acting crazy, they're the zombies. That is the zombie apocalypse. That is the metaphor in it. People being brain dead and just devouring each other. They form these little mobs, these lynch mobs, and they just kill each other. And we really are. We're getting to the point where we're almost killing each other. I mean, when you cannot listen to somebody making a joke because it offends you so easily.
Stop, guys. This triggering is getting out of control, and it's ruining not just like me as a comedian, my ability to do the job, but like the fabric of society is truly damaged right now.
We've gotten to the point where no one's listening to each other anymore. And when communication breaks down, that's when bad things happen. I think you're going to see this stretching to jobs. I think when my generation finally takes the wheel, it's going to be really bad. It's going to be really bad. No, I want to just say to H3H3 Productions, mad support. I'll always support you guys. Keep speaking what you believe. There is lots of stuff I disagree with you guys with. I don't think you have the best views. But that's the wonderful thing about living in this country. We're able to express our views, and we're able to love each other anyways. Alright? I hope this was informative to you guys, and I hope you understand what I'm saying. And also, I will never placate to you guys. I'm never going to just say, well, you know, I will placate to people that I interview or I'm being interviewed by. But I'm not going to censor myself for what I say. for the sake of popularity or whatever. Because that's bullshit. And the second you start doing that is the second you start giving up your freedoms. And you don't give up your freedoms. Your freedoms are yours to keep. And you better damn well keep them because people fought and died for them. Just remember that.